you doing, Ricky? How you feeling, man?
Good, man.
Good?
Good, yeah. I've been going to Still Fitness for about like 3 years now. I've had my trainer Tajon and other trainer Coach Steele. They've really been helping me out these past couple of years. I mean, just working out, coming in and getting some cardio and getting some weightlifting in. They've been a really huge help in my program and created a workout around racing, workouts that will help me as a driver. So I really appreciate them, and they've helped me out so much. Be able to drive a pro too, it takes a lot of energy out. I mean, that's where the whole working out deal comes in. It's your arms get dead. Like after the race, they just hang there. You're like, oh my God. It's a whole body deal. Your legs, your core, your arms, and your mental strength too. You have to be able to stay focused for 16 laps. It's just like any other sport. Football, baseball, basketball. You have to work at it. It's worth it. It's a career, and it's hard work. It doesn't come easy. Getting my pro debut out of the way, battling with the trucks at Glen Helen and getting in the mix with them. I'm feeling confident coming into Arizona because I know what it takes to battle with these guys. I actually want to finish in a top 5 position. I don't want to be any laps down. I don't want any more flats. I just want to push the truck to the limit and show people that I can drive and give the crowd a good show and show my team that all the hard work pays off.
Oh, he's got him behind you.
Yeah.
You want to go over there and offer him to go around you?
I was gonna pull out. I want to get mine somewhere fast.
Tell him to pull.
Rob McCachran actually pulled up behind me in the staging line, and I said, "Heck no, you can go in front of me, Rob." Yeah, you can go in front of me.
It's all good. Whatever you want to do.
We want to chase you.
Chase me.
Yeah.
That might be bad. All you worry about is yourself.
See?
So we told you.
I let him go out in front of me. I want to learn a couple tips and follow his lines, and it's good to learn from a legend, from an off-road legend, As the first practice was approaching, I felt pretty excited. My plan was, leaving from Glen Helen, I'm going to drive as hard as possible in Arizona and come out swinging.
She come out of break of night, and the pink skies waving goodbye. He's trying to be a slide as a breeze.
And the track was super wet and super slimy and slick, so it was tough to find grip, and we were just sliding all over the place.
She come out of break of night, as sweet as always.
My dad made a huge decision to change the shocks in the rear to the old shocks from last season we ran in the regionals. So it was a big swing, but I kind of suggested that we should change them for the 3rd session. They all said no, and I said, all right, whatever, let's just try them. Going out for that 2nd session, I was really questionable. I didn't know if the suspension was gonna be better. I don't know if it was gonna be worse.
Clean up our Friday morning.
Every jump I hit, I just bottomed out, and I was like, oh man, this is terrible. It was just also super hard to control through the corner. It was kind of really, really loose in the rear end, so it was pretty tough to drive. Yeah, holy shit. I was right on the exit of the jump. Right when you jump and land, I'm right there. I was honestly just out of breath. I was just holding my breath, waiting for someone to hit me. But Thank God no one did. They threw out the caution yellow and everyone started slowing down. I let out my breath and I just sat there for like a minute. It's good? I was definitely shaken up about it. My back hurt pretty bad from bottoming out so hard. And I just went into the toter home and literally laid down.
Sideways, over the hill. Oh.
I wish we changed the suspension the third session instead of the second session. Cause I don't know, we'll never know. They took off the shocks I ran for the second session and then put on the ones I had for Glen Helen and then for the first session. Basically, I ran those for the third session. Going out, I really wasn't thinking about the crash. I was just thinking about the third session and what improvements we can make. I was all focused in. That crash happened in the past, and now I got to start focusing on what's going on now.
Hey, that was better. How'd you feel?
It felt good.
What'd you think?
The front end felt like it was pogoing a little bit on the front stretch. All in all, the third session from that whole entire day of practice, probably the best practice session I've had all day.
And a half off of Deegan. 41,177.
That's not that much.
No. But we are 2 seconds off of Brooks and Bradley Morris. 40.7 to 40.4.
Riley's third year.
So we're fine. We're there.
My whole mentality going into race day is totally different. I'm all focused in, and it's not just me. All the other drivers, we're all focused in. It's race day. It's a different day. Everything comes down to race day. Feeling confident, and I'm excited. My life is way different now. Just my schedule's so busy, and I have so many meetings, I have some photo shoots, and it takes a lot of your time. And you either have to be all in or you're all out. It's a full-time commitment. The main focus and the main goal for qualifying was just trying to get the best position possible. What I wanted to get is I wanted to get into the inversion, top 6. Anywhere where I can be inverted somewhere, if I got inverted to the front, that'd be a game changer.
So, yeah, look good. Track was a mess, but you did good.
I could have rotated it harder.
Did you? Okay.
I could have.
Uh-huh.
I was driving it around.
No, but the suspension felt pretty good. The track was, dude, you almost got blown off the track on lap 1 when you come around that bowl.
Did you drop up?
Yes. That truck was pushing way out, oh no, you guys will both fly out of the track. Yeah. It was good. That was good, man. I gotta find out where we qualified at. They didn't have anything posted.
We ended up qualifying 9th. I could have definitely done better, but it's my first season. I'm still learning. I'm still chipping away at it. This is not gonna come easy. To have fans, it's something I would have never thought of it would happen to me when I was a kid. I knew I wanted to be a professional race car driver, but now that I'm actually here and I have fans and I have people coming up to me asking to take pictures and for autographs, it's pretty surreal. I know surreal is a word a lot of people use, but it's surreal. I can't really believe it. I was pumped up, I was let's do this. It's time. This is what we've been working for all weekend. We can do this, I was feeling good and I was feeling confident and ready to get out there. We have to pull in the tech before the race just so they can either check the ride height, they can check the width or something, you know. They always change it up at tech, and this time they were checking the height of the truck. When he was checking it, it started scraping, like it hit. That just goes to show the truck was too low, and I had to rush back to the pit. When we pulled back into the pit, we started to stiffen up the shocks a little bit to raise up the front, and then they're like, okay, Ricky, hop back in and let's go back, we should be good. And I drove it underneath the tent, and he started checking it again, and it started scraping again. And now, like, we have 20 minutes left, like it's almost race time. We start cranking the shocks and start raising up the truck, and you know, I'm starting to get a little stressed out, and my crew's kind of calming me down, saying, we'll make it out, don't worry, we'll be fine. Finally, when he said we're clear, we're all good, it was kind of like a sigh of relief. It was a very stressful, like, moment, not making it through tech, so I'm glad that we were able to make it to staging on time. Going out to this race, I knew what I was supposed to do. You know, I was supposed to be smart, I was supposed to be consistent. The parade lap helps a lot. It's time where you get to be able to see what lines are gonna work and where the grip is. There was actually a lot of grip, I mean, on the outside of corners. We couldn't enter the corner too wide just because there's so much grip out there, and if you enter too wide, the truck's gonna get on the bike for sure. The race was going well. I was able to hold my position and actually pass a couple trucks too. I started in 9th and I was able to work my way up to 6th. I was battling out with some trucks. We were going back and forth and everything was going smoothly. I'm like, okay, let's just bring it home to the mandatory caution, and we got 5 laps left. And actually when I got like to the mid of the corner, I hit a huge pothole and just, well, bam, just hits so hard and it pops the tire right off the bead. I could feel it right off the bat. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Another one? This can't be happening. I get on the radio, I got a flat tire, and I pull into the hot pits. It was very tough and definitely frustrating, but the crew gets to change super fast. Like, they killed it, and I was able to get out there in the lead lap. Started to pass a bunch of trucks, and I think I passed like 5 or something trucks, you know, and I was able to work my way back up to 6. You know, I finished the race. I wasn't a lap down, so it was a good run, and I'm stoked that we got 6th place, you know, after everything we went through in that race, you know, with that flat tire. To be able to come out and fight my way back up to 6th place was very good, so I'm super stoked.
But all in all, guys, great job. Way to get him back on the lead lap. We're still 2 seconds, you know, off the fast lap, but we did great, dude. I mean, we did really good. I'm happy that where we ended up. You're learning. Something's wrong with the truck. We'll get it fixed with the suspension. But you were launching it. You were launching the truck. I mean, it was freaking flying. That was pretty cool.
I feel like we're always improving every race, and we're always learning, and we're always growing stronger and stronger as a team. The next round is Mexico. I feel like we're gonna do good, and it's a 2-day race, so we got 2 chances out there. I feel like we're gonna get that top 5 finish, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna give it our all.